Some concern, though, that the grass on our lawns could start to change colors too, thanks to the dry stretch.
Yeah, and not pretty colors. WCNC Charlotte meteorologist Brittany Van Voorhees joining us with a look at the latest drought monitor update. Brittany.
I guess that depends on if you have Bermuda or fescue like Brad Panovich, but a different story for a different day. We did get a drought update today. Of course, these come out on Thursday, folks, but this does go through Tuesday. So this will be just toward the last day of September. Wasn't a significant change from last week. In fact, probably the only bit of improvement we saw was in areas in the mountains. But this drought itself has actually grown a lot over the past 60 days. At the end of August, we were really only seeing a little bit of drought action mixing in, but by September, the whole state, both North and South Carolina, were clear. But notice over the last 30 days how much that has continued to grow. Now, remember, the drought conditions are not only based on lack of rain. It's also based on things like stream water flows, where we normally are supposed to be for this time of year. Now, speaking of that, we would need about 4.5 to 5 inches of rain over the next month to get back to normal. If we look at the 3-month period, we would need about 10.5 to 12.5 inches of rain. Now, is it doable? Maybe, but truthfully not likely, because October is actually the second driest month of the year, only behind February. So if our average is about 3.16 inches of rain and we need about 4.5 to 5, we would be looking at about 125% of our normal rainfall. Not impossible. Brad knows, not impossible, but definitely not something that is likely to happen here over the next month. But that remains to be seen. Of course, we know the weather can change week to week, and we always got your latest forecast.
Yeah. Consistency is the key there, because all that rain in early August was great, but then you get 2 weeks of dry weather at the end of the month, and even though for the month you end up above normal, it's the fact that it rained all at the beginning and not at the end. It's just like eating. You don't want to do it all at once. You want to stretch that out. And so hopefully we'll get more consistent rainfall instead of these wild extremes.
Yeah, hopefully so.